This is your number one baby daddy, Mr. No Good of MrNoGood.com. Is back. Said I'd go ahead and make another video today. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm doing. We'll let a couple folks find out I'm here. Either way, we're going to start talking. Now, the main gist of this video a little oily here. The main gist of this video is to talk about why I voted for Donald Trump in 2016 and why I regret it. That's the main gist of this. Well, what's up, this Ghislane Maxwell? These ain't prescription. Squint sometime. These are my prescriptions. These are just to make everything comfortable. In here, I got the red light going. It's dark in here, basically. The only thing in here is the red light, which is over there. And for any of you that are coming in, subscribe. There's my little MrNoGood logo there on your right hand side, right there. Click on that. Subscribe. Hit me on Cash App at PastorNoGood. First of all, if you're subscribed, find other folks to get them to just subscribe, because this channel is still small. I need to get to 1,000 followers. Then I can turn on Super Chat so y'all can just donate in here. But right now it's Cash App. And thanks to y'all who have donated Cash App already. Thank you. And can you me Cash App? I got my PayPal link in there. People are asking me if I wanted to get on Patreon. I'm on that. Everything. So all that's in the link. I don't think Dion's dad is here yet. But maybe he'll see it later. But anyway, if you send me something, I'll watch it, read it, smoke it, spend it, whatever. You send me to P.O. Box 8361, Akron, Ohio, 44320. And a long time ago, I used to listen to old podcasts. Well, this was a podcast made of an old show, The Great Gildersleeve. And Dion's dad sent me this to my P.O. box. And he mentioned it. And I just want to let you know, yes, of course I got it. And I'm just going to be honest. I didn't watch it because I forget what I was doing and I wasn't listening to podcasts anymore. But I kept up with it, even because I lived in Whiteyville when you sent me this. You sent me this. I got it. I opened it today, and I watched 2 episodes. This is about some white dude works in the water department, and he got a black maid. He don't have a wife. He just got like nieces and nephews living in the house. But man, white folks must have been living good in the 50s. If you had a good job in the 50s, you must have been living fantastic. Man, they were living all right. But thank you, Dion's dad, for sending me this. Thank you for the ones who hit me up on Cash App. And thank you for those in the future. I appreciate everything. But now, first of all, before we get into Obama, thing moves slower. I have a little mini computer, and it's good for basic stuff. But when I'm streaming, what's up, BP the Great? We're on the podcast network back in the day. That's cool. What's up? Now, before we even get into talking about all that, we got to talk about a quick minute about Epstein, who died of suicide in jail. Then they went and tracked his sidekick, Ghislane Maxwell. And put her in jail. And now they set the trial for like July 21st, 2021. I don't know how they're going to keep her alive for a whole year. What's up, Deswan, Oh Boy, J Good, and Tiz Flight Tops? I don't know how they're going to keep her alive for a year, because the judge who was assigned to the Ghislane Maxwell case, somebody showed up to her house dressed as a FedEx delivery driver. The judge, who's a woman, her son opened the door. As soon as he opened the door, dude opened fire. Shot the son dead. Shot the husband. The judge, the female judge, see, that's what I like. Thank you, Bipolar Brain. Kanye's a fool and so are you. I love it. Because I'm glad you took the time out to come on here and comment. I love it. Whether you love MrNoGood, whether you hate MrNoGood. See, Bipolar Brain, can you wait until I explain what's going on? Jesus Christ. Hey, let me explain. What's up, Wamsey Jr.? All right. Good old Wamsey Jr. But Bipolar Truth, let me explain. But I ain't even in that yet. Let me get to the pre-story. How many niggas you know, Bipolar Brain, that got a MAGA hat and an authentic Obama 2008 campaign shirt? I got the front. Let me see the back if I can get it for you. I hope you can see that. No one. That's exactly. I'm really political. So you just sit back, Negro, and calm the fuck down. Calm down. So they go up to this woman's house, shoot her son dead. The father's in critical condition. She was down in the basement. And she was unhurt. Now, Somebody was able to come. I thought the dude drove up with a FedEx truck or whatever. It seems like he drove up in a car, but he drove up in a. It seems like he drove up in a car. I thought he drove up in a FedEx truck, and he was in a car. Bipolar, you need to calm down. I don't want to ban you. I don't even like banning haters because I like all of you. If you're a hater, you're giving me just as much good energy because you're here. Hold the fuck up. Relax. Let me get my shit out. Bipolar, I swear to God, stop. Wait. Then you can come back a little bit later. Wait, I'm not even talking about that. The fact that you seeing this is exactly the point. The fact that you reacting is exactly the point, which is why I put it on. Because this is going to be on the thumbnail of my video. And then they going to be niggas just like your dumb ass. What's this nigger got on an Obama shirt and a MAGA hat? Let me click on here and see what's going on. That's exactly, nigga, you fell right into it. But anyway, now I didn't think they'd ever find the person who did it. But all of a sudden, they did find the person who did it. Let's play this.
Just learned that the man accused of killing the son, a federal judge in New Jersey, shooting her husband, has been found dead. Police say the shooter showed up at the North Brunswick home of the judge. She was in the basement. That police are telling us has been found dead and is saying by suicide. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates joining us live from North Brunswick with the late-breaking news. Tony.
Yes, David, we're just getting that news, too, that the suspect may have committed suicide. Now, this was a shooting that happened in broad daylight in a very quiet neighborhood against a well-respected family. The mayor of North Brunswick Drive, and he says he admitted.
So I just sent a text message. I said, Mark, you okay? Everything all right over there? Because there's only a few people who live on Point of Woods Drive. I got no answer, and if you don't get an answer back from Mark within a few minutes, you know something's wrong.
U.S. Marshals are now giving 24-hour protection to federal judge expected to survive. The shooting happened at the couple's home Sunday at about 5 in the afternoon. Police say a man dressed in a FedEx shirt, his face covered, fired. A neighbor may have moment that shooting happened.
I hear the gunshots, but I didn't realize there was a crime or whatever, so I didn't pay attention. I said somebody was playing.
You heard the gunshots, but didn't realize it was a crime.
A car just across the street, and he drove away.
He drove away?
Police have no motive. They are not saying yet if they know who in the family was the target or why. Daniel was shot right after his father. The judge was in the basement of the home and was not injured. The shooting has left this North Brunswick neighborhood
politician
and worried.
I would have never expected this at all. They were such a beautiful family, and everyone here is so close. We wouldn't even expect something like this to happen.
Up and flipped a gun wound. We will definitely have more on that coming. Officials across the state of New Jersey.
Now, think about it. Somebody was sophisticated enough to get them a little FedEx outfit, go in there and shoot up everything. Then they find the suspect. They didn't name the suspect. They didn't put if he was arrested, they didn't put his mugshot. They didn't say anything. They just said they found the suspect dead of apparent suicide. You know why? Because, and They put the trial until July 2021, which is way after the election. You know why? Because he had that house wired for sound and video. So there's video evidence of these people having sex with underage girls and everything that went on, and the sound and the video. Now, if you were in power, if you were Prince Andrew or Albert or whoever it is in the UK, if you were Donald Trump, if you were Bill Clinton, if you were Oprah, who went down to he had a private island in the Virgin Islands where all this stuff went on. He had his own Disneyland of young hoes. And you rich and famous and powerful, and you come down there, you know, you riding on his jet, pictures of you in his jet like Bill Clinton, pictures of you hanging with him like Donald Trump, and everything like that. You ain't seen Obama. Obama ain't went down there. Those white folks did. You ain't even see Joe Biden. I ain't heard about Joe Biden. If you were one of them folks, you'd be shaking in your boots, and you would do everything in your power to stop it. I'm just Mr. No Good. And if I had juice like that, I'd have motherfuckers murked on the regularly. It'd be like, I forget which my boss it was. He didn't even have to say nothing. They just say so and so and so. He'd be like, that means you're dead. Murked. MURKED. Murdered. You had the power. You don't. And I told my baby mama this. The only reason my baby mama is still alive is because I couldn't figure out a way to do it and get away with it. And I'm glad I was not able to get away with it. Because if I had juice and she was giving me all that hell, and her mama was accusing me of molesting my children and using them for child pornography, everything, I'd have just blew their fucking house up. If I had the juice. But I don't. And I'm just me. And I ain't got nothing really to lose. Now think about if you really had something to lose. They gone. They're dead. So think about that. I don't know how they gonna keep those people alive. Yeah, I'm crazy. Bipolar. If I had the juice, I'd have you beat up to within an inch of your life just because I could. But I ain't got that juice. So you safe for now, bipolar. I've had haters way harder than you. But just think about that. Shit is gonna hit the fan. That goes down. Now I'm gonna go into Kanye West now. No, nigga, this is a classic. I have never even washed this shirt. I rarely wear it. As soon as the stream is over, I'm taking it off. Then I'm gonna take it to the dry cleaners, along with this hat. I'm gonna have it all dry cleaned and nice. This is a collector's item. You don't know nobody that got this. Nobody. And I wonder why I could, back when Obama was president, I could walk out with this shirt, with this Obama shirt, ain't nothing gonna happen. I've been to the bar in this shirt. I shot a model when I was shooting porn. I put this shirt on her. So yeah, no, this is a 2X. This is a 2X. 2X seems to be the most popular size in the store. You go to Walmart, you try to find t-shirts and stuff like for work or whatever, and 2X is sold out. Everything else you can get small, medium, large, extra large, and I think even extra large. When you get to 2X, it's gone. It goes from extra large to 3X to 4X. You can't find no 2X nowhere. It's ridiculous. No, fool. You think Obama, you think I got this shirt from Walmart? Nigga, you dumb. I got this from an Obama rally. And the point I'm going to make about this is I collect political propaganda. I like it. And like I said in the last stream, I had a hand-signed Bernie Sanders poster. Because when I had to hold it, I was on the news. And they showed me holding the sign. But I went to Trump's thing. And I would always get in the back, right behind the president. Yeah, I was on the news. When Trump was running, when he came to Cleveland, I was there. I got in the back, and I'm sorry, I should have found the picture. It shows my black face with some shades on, sitting behind Trump when he was talking his shit, whatever. I messed up by not getting that picture. And I ain't gonna find it now, but just trust me. So they'd hand me all the, they'd hand you the little, they give you little propaganda posters to wave when it's time. I got this one, Jobs versus Mobs. I don't know what this even means. I don't know. I didn't really wave this one, but I grabbed every one I could. The silent majority stands with Trump. That was at the first rally. That Jobs versus Mob was at the second rally. They're free, nigga. They give them to you for free. Promises made, promises kept. Wasn't no promises kept. None. This is the classic Make America Great Again. As you see, this is the most worn one. Like at a rally, they give away signs and everything, but when the rally's over, people just toss them on the ground, so I may pick some up or whatever. Make America Great Again. And this was my favorite one. Finish the wall. Nobody's talking about this wall no more. What's up? I thought you were supposed to keep them Mexicans out of here. And I thought Mexicans were supposed to pay for it. What happened? You were supposed to finish the wall. This is my best one. This is the best one. I wish I had an Obama Biden yard sign. I don't know why I left it in the garage when I moved. That was just stupid. I don't know why my daughter left the Bernie Sanders poster somewhere when I was going to sell it on eBay. But anyway, hold on. Y'all niggas. I'm happy to see y'all niggas on the regular. And that's my job, bipolar brain, is to entertain you niggas. That's what I'm here for. Now, this is why I voted for Donald Trump. As you know, I live in Ohio. And you know, they always say, if you don't win on... No, I'm not in Whiteyville, nigga. You late, Will Howard. You late. You need to listen to the other one. You need to subscribe. And you need to go to the previous one that I posted. I moved out of Whiteyville. I voted for Donald Trump. I live in Ohio, all right? And you know how they always say Ohio is the battleground state. The battleground state. If you don't win Ohio, you don't win the presidency. All right? I live in Northeast Ohio, which is Summit and Cuyahoga County. That's the highest concentration of niggas in Ohio. And the most progressive, the most democratic, liberal part of Ohio. So when you running around here, everybody's talking about Hillary Clinton and this and that. Talking about, oh, fuck Trump, whatever. It's almost 30 minutes. I ain't even got into it. Talking about Trump, whatever. And then, you know, on CNN, back in them, they always do it during the election time. They put a big, gigantic map on here, a little touchscreen map. And they say, here's who's leading in this state, this state, this state, this state, this state. And they show everybody. But they didn't mention Ohio. I'm like, oh, that's strange. Because Ohio decides the presidency. So they were saying about how Hillary's going to win here, Hillary's going to win there, and whatever. Then one day I went to go buy my van. I was driving up Route 18, which Market Street, if you know Akron, the Market Street turns in it goes from Akron to Fairlawn to Montrose. And then once you start heading towards Medina County, it becomes just Route 18. This place where I bought my van was from a mechanic in Medina. I'm driving up to get this van, and I see Trump signs lined up on Route 18. Where are these Trump signs coming from? Because nobody around me talks about Trump. Nobody. So when you're in your own little bubble where everybody thinks alike, you start to subconsciously think that everybody thinks like you, but they don't. This is Ohio. Like I said, I'm in Northeast Ohio, which is Summit County, Akron, Cuyahoga County, Cleveland. That's Negro Central. But outside of that, even in my part of Northeast Ohio, once you get to Medina, it's all saltines. Country, tobacco chewing, pickup truck driving, cowboy boot wearing, saltine crackers. That's what's there. And they had Trump signs going all up and down. I'm like, oh, that's kind of strange. And I go get the van, whatever. But then you watch CNN, and they always talked about every single state but Ohio. Bipolar brain, shut the fuck up and let me explain. What didn't you read the title? It said, "Why I Regret Voting Trump in 2016." You dumb motherfucker. So then we go around. People are coming to the house. I remember I was messing with Keisha at the time. She lived in the hood, and some canvassers came around, I guess, to try to get you to sign something, whatever. Just try to promote Hillary Clinton. They came to Keisha's door. I was sitting at the couch, which is right by the door. And they come in there, and they talking to Keisha, and then she said something to me in the door. I said, "I'm voting for Trump. Build that wall." I said, "Build that wall." Keisha was like, "I know Obama didn't do shit, but I'll get to that, niggas. Y'all niggas jumping the gun." Keisha was like, "You got to get the fuck out of here." No, I ain't going nowhere. So then the final straw was when I was on CNN, watching CNN, and they said, "Here's how Hillary Clinton can win without Ohio." I knew that was a wrap, because they avoided talking about Ohio all this time. Then all of a sudden, here's how she can win without Ohio, when they've always said you can't win the presidency without Ohio. CNN didn't even have the balls to say she's not going to win Ohio. They just said, here's how Hillary can still win without Ohio. I knew it was over. At the time, Trump was all this, everybody was saying, "Oh, he's racist," but the thing with racism is people throw racism around too much. I don't know if y'all remember. White people was trying to shame us for voting for Obama. They said, if you vote for Obama just because he's black, you're racist. Remember that? Obama had to deny his own pastor everything. He was dignified. He showed class. He had to do the most. He had to be the classiest, most presidential, most reserved, most educated. He had to do everything. And they still called him a Muslim nigga. And you got to say John McCain, who was running against him, and that old white woman said, "Oh, he's a Muslim." He was like, "No, ma'am, no, ma'am." John McCain was a real nigga for a Republican. He wasn't on that. Donald Trump was the one saying that he was born in Kenya and you need to show your birth certificate and blah, blah, blah. You wanted Obama to show his birth certificate, but you won't show your tax returns. But it's okay. Because I'm like, well, this crack is entertaining. And it was because who he was running against. Hillary Clinton. You know how Hillary Clinton, all of her answers were staged and robotic and pre-planned. You ask her a yes or no question. It's like, well, so and so and so and so and so. And every time she tried to act like she was being friendly, she bug her eyes. I got my shades on. But she bug her eyes. You know how she bug her eye. She was fake. And they did Bernie Sanders wrong. I was for Bernie Sanders in the beginning. I thought Bernie Sanders, because I know, one, it's hard to be a Jewish president. You can run the banks, you can run Hollywood, but you ain't about to be president. But I remember when I don't remember, I wasn't alive, but when JFK was coming to be president, they said, we'll never have a Catholic president. Now, nobody give a damn if you Catholic. So I'm like, all right, man, Trump's going to win Ohio, which means he's going to win the presidency. I thought he was entertaining. See, just like you think I'm entertaining, you may not want me to be president, but you think I'm entertaining. I'd be a great president because I'd be a true nigga up in there. Everybody be happy with me. They be like, that nigger, that uppity nigger. They hate uppity niggers, and I am uppity. I'm uppity as a nigga comes. Love it. White people hate me because I'm uppity. And I have a strong vocabulary, and they don't like that. They don't like an uppity nigga with a strong vocabulary. That just turns white people off. They think ding as attitude. So I went ahead and said, hey, he says what he wants. He said he was grabbing people by the pussy. He made fun of that one dude. That was funny. The handicapped dude. He was like, that was funny. Never seen that happen before. Like, he's making fun of the handicap. He didn't care. He was doing what I wanted Obama to do, especially in his second term. You got to play the role in your first term, but his second term, man, come on. Just let the nigga come out. He would never let the nigga come out. He was so dignified. He was dignified to death. And just like Trump supporters, Obama supporters let Obama slide because they loved Obama. And as you say, Kevin 52002, Obama didn't do shit for us. Nothing. I don't think he could have, because I don't know if it was a House or the Senate, either or both. they didn't have the majority. Democrats didn't have the majority, so he couldn't do what he really wanted to. But I expected them to say a little bit more. And when he did say something, like when he said about Trayvon's son, he said if I had a son, he'd probably look like Trayvon Martin. That's racist. How would you say that? He looked like you. That's racist. All the while they calling him a monkey, calling his wife a man, posting pictures of Obama in a noose. They still post. It's 2020, and they are still posting pictures of Obama in a noose. Obama should have said, fuck y'all crackers. But he couldn't because he was dignified. Exactly, James Earl Moans. He had the same executive powers and memorandum powers, but did he use them? No, he didn't. And when those two niggas tried to hold him accountable, it was Tavis Smiley and the professor from Harvard, the one with the glasses and the gap teeth. They were trying to hold him accountable. They were like, Obama, what are you doing for black people? You're doing nothing for black people. What did black people say? Shut up, Cone. Your Uncle Tom, you sell out. Cornel West and Tavis Smiley were the only two niggas willing to step out on there and say, what are you doing for black people? But when he was there and they were asking, what are you doing for black people let him slide. Black people demonize them. And it's just as stupid as Trump supporters. I voted for Obama twice. But I'm not a blind follower. I wanted him to at least say something for us. He wouldn't say nothing for us. You couldn't hold him to the fire. So the same thing with these white people. Trump says, grab him by the pussy. Oh, that's just boys talk. That's just boys being boys. Trump says African countries are shithole countries. Oh, he didn't really mean that. That's not racist. Trump sit up here and Russia was paying the Taliban to kill American soldiers. Oh, we didn't think there was. He never read the briefs, and we never told him because we didn't think it was that serious. You mess with American troops, I'm putting a missile up your ass. Straight up. Because that's what soldiers want. People sending their sons and daughters out here to serve in the military. You need to be the president who will put a missile up their ass. And he wouldn't do it. So I went ahead. I knew Trump was going to win Ohio, which means he was going to win the presidency. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll just vote for Trump. Now, that didn't mean I was voting for Republicans under him. Because I know a couple Akron City council people One I used to work with at the post office when she worked at the post office. Another one goes to my mama's church. So anybody black running, I'm voting black. Black. If Colin Powell had run for president as a Republican, I would have voted for Colin Powell. Why? Because he's black. And if they want to call me racist, call me racist. Maybe I am. Maybe I am prejudiced. But I got the balls to admit it. So now, I'm not doing that again. The only thing that would make me not vote for Joe Biden is if he does not pick a black woman president, vice presidential candidate, because Biden is this close to senility. He is barely holding it together. You know it, and I know it. He can't even go out there and say anything without saying something real stupid. He's this close to being just done. Can't do it. So his vice presidential candidate is very important because I don't even think Biden's going to make it 4 years. And he damn sure ain't going to make it 8 years. So whoever you vote for. Yes, Biden does have a chance. I can feel it. Just like I could feel it when I knew Trump was going to win. I can just feel it. I'm tired. And I tried to help Trump. I tried to help him. He want to call Diamond and Silk. He want to call these other Negroes. I would have told him how to appease black folks and still appeal to your base. And the one thing he did, which was criminal justice reform, I heard that he regretted even doing that. Now, I don't know if it's true because I could only find it on one source. Yes, Trump lost the popular vote, but it's the Electoral College that matters. Why? I don't know. With all this technology and everybody being one country, one vote should matter. It should be popular vote. I don't believe in that Electoral College. But it is the way it is. So I'm going to read this article. It says, President Trump has told people in recent days that he regrets following some of son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner's political advice, including supporting criminal justice reform, and will stick closer to his own instincts. 3 people with direct knowledge of the president's thinking tell Axios. One person who spoke with the president interpreted his thinking this way: no more of Jared's woke shit. Another said Trump has indicated that following Kushner's advice has harmed him politically. This could be the final straw for federal police reform legislation this year, and it could usher even more incendiary campaign tactics between now and November. So the one good thing, I don't know if it's true, because like I said, I could only find one source that said this, and it's Axios, AXIOS.com. I don't know how legitimate they are or whatever. The one thing that he did good, he regrets doing it, supposedly. Come on, man. I can't let this slide no more. He is doing too much. LGBTQs is mad. I don't know what's up with Mexicans. He locking your kids up in cages, and kids are disappearing, getting sex trafficked. You getting thrown out the country. You going to get your job picking apples or plucking chickens at the chicken processing plant, and they locking your ass up and sending you right back to Tijuana or Juarez or wherever in Mexico you came from. Ridiculous. A Mexican voting for Trump is really stupid. Really stupid. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a blind Trump supporter. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Or if I don't give a damn one way or the other, then I'll say that. But come on, man. It's becoming too much. It's just easier. Why? If I vote for Trump now, again, no telling, man. I've been unfriended on Facebook. My mama was talking about her college roommate who voted for Trump, and she lost friends because she voted for Trump. They went to Hampton University. That's the fake HU. Howard's the real HU. But they went there. She voted for Trump, and now she lost friends. They're not really your friends. A lot of people who you think are your friends are not your friends. They just around. Fuck all that. I only need one friend, and that's whoever my wife is going to be. The rest of these motherfuckers can kick rocks. I'm going to get one good friend, marry her, and then I'm going to sit up here and talk shit. And I don't care if you like me or not, as long as you here interacting with me. You could say, fuck you, nigga. I'm cool with that, as long as you're here telling me I like it. But you motherfuckers ain't your friends. And then here comes Kanye West. God dang, as soon as I click on a window, my stream lags. And here comes Kanye West. And he's married to a white woman. What? You know what I'm saying? But she's Armenian. They don't really count as white. You say Kanye need better friends. What did I just say? Most of these people ain't your friends. Trump needs better friends. But they ain't as, but they paid to tell him to try to help him because it would help them. It would behoove them to make sure Trump stays on top so they can keep their job. He won't listen to him. If Trump called 330-536-3706 and talked to me, Trump be in swell shape right now. So it's not like you need better friends. You just need somebody around with some sense to help counsel you a little bit in areas that you don't know what you really talking about. But if you don't listen to him, what you gonna do? He got advisors all over the place. To hell with friends. He has paid advisors. And he ain't listening to him. So what you gonna do? So here come Kanye West. Now I called it as soon as he ran for president. I said he's doing one or two things. One, he's trying to peel away black voters to help Trump. Or two, he's trying to use his influence that he got with Trump supporters, mix it with some black voters, and really try to be president. But what it depended on was if Trump attacked him or not, and he has not. Trump has not mentioned him. So what I'm really thinking is he's just here to peel off black voters, which would help Trump. So Trump ain't gonna attack him. Trump loves Kanye. Loves him. This is that Canada Dry Bowl. So remember when Kanye said that slavery was a choice? Nigga, you weren't there. You ain't never had the whip cracked on you. I know for a fact I'd be dead. I wouldn't have no foot. They would have cut my balls off. Because I ain't having it. As soon as I feel that sting of that whip the first time, I'm realizing, how can I get the hell out of here? Now, I'm glad my ancestors weren't, when they were on the slave ship, some of them just jumped overboard. Or some folks from Ghana, I believe they were Ghana, they just walked in the ocean and drowned themselves. I can't do that. I can't do that. And I'm glad my ancestors didn't, because I'm from Nigeria. It says Ancestry.com. Thank God the nigga they caught survived. Came over here. Thank you, Lord. He made it. But I couldn't have done that. So then he gonna talk about one with Harriet Tubman. That's another thing with Trump. He wouldn't even put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. And I remember seeing some news article, and Trump said, "You want that face on the $20 bill?" You know, in the old Harriet Tubman, no, she didn't look all that good, but you know, people was rough back then. She was a slave, and she was old by the time she took them pictures. So no, I would have liked to see what Harriet Tubman looked like when she was young and fresh. When she was old, no. But hell. Then Trump didn't want to put it on the $20 bill, and then had Steve Mnuchin, the Secretary of Treasury, say it's a security issue and they're not going to be able to put it on there till 2028. Come on, man. Put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. It's just over and over and over and over, where he just shows that he just does not care. And I don't think Joe Biden cares about niggas either. You don't. But man, just Trump just let you know straight up, I don't care about you niggas. And it's too much. Nobody black can consciously That you can fool me once. Come on, man. If you up there running around like they showed that one nigga with Herman Cain, and dude had his little MAGA hat on, just had his little phone. Just woo, woo, woo. And Herman Cain sitting up there, and then he caught that COVID. Good. Caught that COVID, that Kung flu, that Chinese virus. Good. It's too much. So Kanye gonna say slavery is a choice. And then he gonna say this.
So that's a Stephen move. When Harriet Tubman never actually freed us. She just had the slaves over for all the white people.
Y'all, we leave it right now.
He said,
Come on, man. Come on, man. You gonna talk about Harriet Tubman? You don't know what them niggas was doing when they got away. Some of them ran all the way to Canada. He's sick in the head. And he's here to peel off black votes from Biden. And if you vote for Kanye West, come on, man. You don't want that nigga running anything. Because he gonna act a complete fool if somehow he was able to get it. He's trying to get on the South Carolina ballot. He ain't gonna make it. But I bet you them folks in South Carolina, they would try hard as hell to get him on there. Yes, let's put Kanye on here. How can we get him on here? Let's split the nigger vote. I couldn't play the whole clip because I couldn't find it. Greg Maddux. He actually said black folk don't own shit after that. Well, what about Black Wall Street? What about Wilmington, North Carolina? There were a whole lot of rich black folks that were able to do something and own something. So that isn't true. But when you get something, they're going to burn the shit down. So I'm not even going to find anything else for you, Greg Maddux. All you got to look up is Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You got to know about that. You got to know. I've been to Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's plenty of space down there and everything, but Tulsa ain't shit. Black folks, a lot of black folks were doing very well, but you can't do too well or they gonna tear your shit down. Because they don't like uppity niggas. The worst thing, they hate an uppity nigga. They like good niggas. They don't like uppity niggas. So I just don't know what's up with Kanye. Please don't vote for that nigga. It's a fraud. I voted for Trump, like I said, but I was wrong. And I know when I could admit that I'm wrong. I was wrong. I didn't think he would put a Secretary of Education in here that's on some nonsense. She got to go. He's rigging the Department of Justice. One time they just asked Trump about all the black people getting killed by police. He said, oh yeah, a lot of white people get killed by police too. Even more white people get killed. But the follow-up question was, all right, well, now you admit that, what are you going to do about it? Oh yeah, a lot of white people died too. Well, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Did Obama do anything about it? No. First thing I do as president, I'm like, look, every single cop is wearing a body camera, motion activated body camera. I got this Fitbit on right here. This thing knows when I'm asleep, when I'm restless, when I wake up, when I'm walking, how long I'm exercising. It knows everything. This little thing right here, I keep it on me so I can track everything. I wish this thing could track my blood pressure. If I can get a new one that tracks my blood pressure, it's all good. But I wear this all the time. This thing knows everything. You can't trick a Fitbit. You can't just go like this. Somehow the Fitbit just knows that this is not walking. You need motion activated body cameras for every cop. And if you turn it off, or if it's not working, your testimony should be inadmissible. When we get a little check, we sure do get up and eat. Give us a check. I want our reparations. I want my money. I wish every black person got a check. They say, here, take this check, nigga, and shut the fuck up. And I'd be like, yes, so, boss. I'll take my money. I'm going to Africa or Central America or somewhere. I'm gone. Give me my money. Get uppity, man, just like they doing now with unemployment and everything. What they buying? Fireworks. You know how many people were buying thousands of dollars worth of fireworks, letting them off 3 weeks before July 4th. You can't, it's hard to give niggas money because you know it's going to come right back. Most niggas ain't going to start no businesses. They're not going to buy any homes. They're not going to do anything. A lot of, like where my baby mama lives, man, come on, man. Those niggas, job? Huh? New cars in the parking lot all day. Don't got to go to work. Arctic Central air conditioning. That's just how we're trained. Every nigga gonna have on Jordans. Every nigga gonna be driving whatever nice ride they got, and we ain't gonna have nothing. I am. Most of these niggas ain't gonna have nothing. It's gonna get spent in a year. But that'll be it. Please give us our money. I'm cool with that. And I want to give a shout out to John Lewis, who died, the black congressman. So I Googled, I said, what has John Lewis done for black people? And basically, in yellow, it's highlighted, Lewis was arrested and jailed many times in a nonviolent movement to desegregate the downtown area of the city. He was also instrumental in organizing bus boycotts and other nonviolent protests and the right for voter and racial equality. I don't see anything else. But let me tell you something. Martin Luther King was the most, to white people, he was the most violent nigga they've ever experienced. They hated Martin Luther King. White people killed Martin Luther King. Some niggas in the New Jersey Nation of Islam Mosque killed Malcolm X. They hated Martin Luther King. White people hated his guts. Why? Because he was messing with their money. And nothing is more violent to white people than messing with their money or publicly embarrassing them. So it's non-violent physically. If you go out there and you bust a cop's head open, that'll make you feel good. Some racist cracker out here saying whatever, and you go bust him up, that'll make you feel good, but that's not making the people in power hurt. You can bust up all the white cops you see. People up here ain't gonna care because their shareholders' price isn't affected, and their money isn't affected. Once you affect white folks' money, they're gonna do something. The Washington Redskins. He said they ain't never gonna change the name until FedEx said you need to change the name. Until the city of Washington, D.C. said, we're not going to give you a new stadium until you change the name. Until all those advertisers said, you need to change the name or we're pulling advertising. And Amazon said, we're not going to sell your merchandise on Amazon. Once you hit a white man's pocket, that's the only time he's going to change. South Africa with apartheid. Niggas was out there in Soweto just jumping around and whatever. But that's not what happened. That's not what made apartheid go away. What made apartheid go away was the worldwide embarrassment and economic sanctions, messing with the white folks' money. That's the ultimate of violence. That's what you remember. We had that blackout day on Facebook. I don't know if you were on Facebook. We were supposed to what was it, July 7th, where everybody was supposed to not buy anything for one day. What happened to that? And as soon as July 7th came, what was you seeing on Facebook? What's a black-owned restaurant? Because I don't know any that got a dollar menu. What's a black-owned grocery store? Where's a black-owned mechanic? Where's a black-owned this? Where's a black-owned that? Because these niggas just wanted to say something, saying, where's the black? Nigga, you should have been asking for that long before July 7th. They just said that to make themselves look good and feel better. Where's the black-owned? You should have been asking that. In Akron, we had a black-owned grocery store. Kinda. It was like a franchise of Acme. Them prices was high. High as hell. They was high. Just like the regular Acme's. We got a black-owned dollar store that I've never been to. Because a lot of black-owned companies, a lot of black-owned businesses, they just can't compete. I can go to Dollar Tree. I clean my house with everything from Dollar Tree. I get ammonia, bleach, Pine Sol, floor cleaner, laundry detergent, fabric softener, if I didn't say that already, liquid fabric softener, sheets. I get everything from Dollar Tree. There's candy. These little Jolly Ranchers, I get from Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. Some things you can't compete with. Then they wanted to, what about the black nail care places? Nope, you going to Mama San getting your nails done, your feet done. You're going to the Asian and Arab hair stores. I like Walmart too. I love Walmart. But that's the problem. We're trapped. Especially when you're not trying to spend a lot of money. You can go get damn near a gallon of apple juice for $1.74 at Walmart. The white t-shirts that you're normally gonna see me doing these videos in, I can buy a big 6-pack of them from Walmart cheap. I'm just wearing an Obama shirt today, but other than that, they're gonna be like just plain white t-shirts, and I'm only gonna wear them when I'm on here. Let me take a shot. I need to recharge. This is Mr. Boston Rum. Silver rum. I don't know why I said because liquor is not refreshing at all. I'm gonna rinse it down with a little bit of Carlo Rossi Burgundy wine. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, like I said, I'm down with John Lewis. I'm glad he did what he had to do in his life. But man, we got to do our own stuff, man. We black people should have their own YouTube. I can't even post nothing on Facebook. If I make a post, they won't even let me boost it because they just think I'm racist off the bat. They think I'm hate speeching off the bat on Facebook. All I can do is just link to the page. So if you're on Facebook and you like the page, only thing you're going to see is a link to YouTube. And then I'm going to post a link to this video on Facebook for people who ain't watched it yet. Other than that, man, can't do nothing. You can't say nothing. I can come on here and say nigga all day long. Let me come up with a Jewish racial slur. I'm gone. Can't do it. I think I'm almost done. What? It's been an hour and 20 minutes. That's enough. They get tired of doing all this talking all the time. I can just come another day and talk about something else. But anyway, watch what I say about Joe Biden. If he doesn't pick a black woman candidate, you already know he don't care about you. He's slapping you slapping you niggas in the face. Then what we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And now even if Trump called me, I can't help him. It's too late. Only way you can help niggas now is give every nigga a reparation check. If you give every black person a check, that's when we'll vote for you. And other than that, you messed up. Avoid Kanye West. I don't think there's anything else I got to talk about today. I just need to explain why I voted for Trump. The black YouTube is Black Junction, says Greg Maddock. Never heard of it, but I'll look into it. And there's some software that I can stream to here, I can stream to Twitch, I can stream to multiple streams, but my computer that I bought isn't powerful enough for all that. I can't even stream video games on this. So I need to get even a more power. Need to get a powerful computer. But I'll look up Black Junction. But anyway, my Cash App is PastorNoGood. P.O. Box 8361, Akron, Ohio 44320. And y'all know my phone number, 330-536-3706. I don't know why has nobody called, because maybe my phone isn't linked to it, because I have two. I have a little secret Google phone number. For when I'm on Tinder, or I love them chat lines and all that kind of stuff. But that's way somewhere else. So I don't post that number. But 330-536-3706. Call it right now if it works. Hold on. I'm going to put the number in here. Somebody call that number and see if my phone rang. See what happened. Because it may not. Because I think I have the other number linked to my phone. Because if you call my other number, my chat line number, that get through. But I don't know if that. Somebody call 330-536-3706 and see if this phone rings. Because it ain't. I haven't heard any of y'all. Y'all ain't texted me. Thanks for the Cash App and everything, but nobody texted me to say hi. Niggas used to call me to just talk, ask questions. Y'all don't do that no more. Well, see, like I say, the phone ain't ringing, so I got to check. Somebody got a phone, check it. Call it. 330-536-3706. Somebody call me. And let me know if it went through or not. Phone ain't ringing, baby. It ain't ringing. I'll fix that. I think I just have to link the number to my thing. But y'all can text me, do whatever. Thank you to y'all who sent me stuff. Thank you for the Cash App. People who've asked for Patreon, there's a Patreon link in here in the description. There's a PayPal link. Send me something. This thing is small. And tell your peoples to subscribe. I need to get to at least 1,000 followers before I can put super chat on here and monetize this channel. Right now, I ain't got to worry about being demonetized because hell. Oh, shit. I don't know what happened. It went off. I didn't touch it. Whoever called me from that 904 area code 904 number. The phone rang. I don't know what happened. I'll fix it. But anyway, subscribe, like the thing on Facebook, whatever. Let's get this popping. I'm just going to keep coming on here and talk for an hour and a half. Normally, it seems my limit is an hour and a half. I don't like talking longer than that. Call me, text me, see what's going on. When something else pop off, if you don't hear from me again, you'll hear from me maybe Friday, Saturday, something like that. This wasn't really a lighthearted podcast, lighthearted video, but everything ain't gonna be lighthearted. Nigga, I am not Dave Chappelle. I'm not here to be a comedian. I'm just sitting up here just talking. So I hope y'all understand that. So this is your number one baby daddy, MrNoGood of MrNoGood.com. Signing off. Baby.